It's the return of the Mr. Figure, getting bigger every time I deliver a classic through drastic measures and no rulers. Jotting down my words, hoping they hold truer than any type of path that they set for me. The pressure mountain, but I never let it get to me. I just breathe, remember what I wanted to be. Critics nitpicking, what the hell they wanting from me? Peep the music, I tell these kids to reach up. I've been turning haters and negatives to believers. For this, the work of a lion and a leader. You can only rule the world if you let the world teach you. Platform, yeah, word. And what it sound like? Platform, yeah, what it sound like?
As of right now, Summertime has 199,000 views. Point whatever,
awesome.
dude. I can't see
Yeah.
the point. So that means when we wake up in the morning, it's probably gonna be 200,000. So that means, dude, we are entering the big boy park, dude. And I've checked out all the names you guys have said, dude. And a lot of their videos are 40,000, 50,000. Some have 200, 300, 400,000. But that puts us almost in those ballparks, bro.
I got it in my mind I wanted to write country songs, and I wanted to start a country band, and that's kind of how the whole thing started. I went and found some of the best pickers I could find, and then started a band.
Beck over here.
What's that?
So let's get some Beck over here.
Take a picture of his Becker. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, no, I tried that country outlaw shit. I made a video, dude, where there was a gang fight in it.
Yeah.
Flipping off, things
Right
like
on.
that, dude. And I got camera backlash.
Currently, Justin, he's kind of like my sidekick, my writing partner on that side of it. You know, we're recording artists. I mean, make no mistake, that's what we're doing, and our goal is to put out quality songs. And so usually when I write a song, Justin's the first one I give it to, and he really puts a different color of palette color out there for us.
Slob squat?
Yeah.
Well,
You gotta do the
oh. Get the prayer involved.
Sammy the Cucumber. So I met Sammy the Cucumber when he was 12 years old, and he was my neighbor kid, and he would always run over with his guitar and say, "Hey man, I just wrote this song, you gotta listen to it." And of course you want to support stuff like that, so I'd listen to it. And he always played, even back then, with a lot of intensity. And you know, now he's a 22-year-old kid who's been slamming the guitar for years. I was like, dude, come on, let's go to Nashville. So yeah, we got Sammy, and then Sterling actually was in Sammy's old band, and they had been playing together since they were really young, and so there's a natural chemistry there. So it all just kind of works out.
It doesn't sound just like this, but that's why every song sounds the same on the radio. So, but there's a revolution coming. Thank you, Jesus. I'm finally in Nashville. Hey, dude, give me some poses. I didn't really dress for train tracks.
I mean, they all look pretty good.
You think urban?
Yeah, I think we'll just do it.
All right. Yeah, where you want me to look?
Lean a little bit more over down.
My smile's so white with this boy butter. Shit like that.
All right, dude.
Now I gotta back up just to get in the shower.
Come here, Sean. I'm gonna do it.
Alright, I'll let you
I got it. I got this. You ready? Yeah, you ready? Okay, you ready? Walk out of the way. Count 3. Go. 1, 2, 3.
did it.
Let's do a full band.
Full band photo.
Back here, same place or a different area?
No.
Dude, we can get on the tracks. If somebody's in front of me and you can't see my legs,
Don't
I'll
think
pull
it's
this
a
off.
lady. A lady comes.
Oh,
Oh wait, what do you have?
if you're
over
going
there?
that way, I got a white t-shirt.
Dude,
You're wearing layers and it's 80 million degrees?
why are you even wearing a shirt here?
I just wanted to look
Isn't
pretty.
this like Blink 182?
So like we're at like different angles and stuff, you know?
Yeah, you'd be down there. I could be down here.
Huh?
Yeah, it's like the Beatles.
Justin's shorter, so get up there. Then you'd be on the lower level.
That's right, keep that drummer in the back, where they belong.
Like they're moving up more.
Pay attention.
You're releasing.
Pay attention.
So like, you put foot up or just down?
Yeah, okay.
So I started with some, I kind of handpicked the first lineup. Most of them were from Wisconsin. And when it all came down to it, none of them were willing to move to Nashville. And so I had to go back to work and find some people. Right around the time that happened, I was going through, I was coming from Butte, Montana, on my way to Vail, Colorado. And I'm gonna bring it up now because it's part of the story. And my sister had committed suicide, and for 2 months straight, I just didn't know if I wanted to be around anymore. It's 2 major highways to get to from Butte to Colorado, and my navigation on the ride home from a car sale event. Took me down this 2-lane highway. The plan was to drive all the way through that night. Well, I rolled into this town and something told me you have to stop. So we do that, and I pull up to this. It was like a 1980s movie. It was nighttime. It was hot. I want to say it was August. No, September. Early September. And there was this electric neon sign that said motel, and it was flickering on and off. And I remember stepping out of my truck, and I put my feet on the blacktop, and there was like this electricity. This is a true story. I saw that there's this little bar open at 1:30 in the morning. I mean, this is an unincorporated town of, I don't know, a couple thousand?
Yeah.
Couple thousand people in the middle of what turned out to be called the Caribbean of the Rockies. I opened the door, and there was this guy talking to this gal. And that would be him right here. And I didn't know it was who it was at the time. I'd never met him. And all the struggling, the conflict within, the pain that me and my family were all going through, it all hit me at once. And all of a sudden, I finally hear what him and this woman are talking about. And the first words I ever heard out of his mouth were, people don't understand how real suicide is and the impact that it has on the survivors. And I just couldn't believe what I just heard. And I looked over, and him and the gal he was talking to were staring at me. And I hopped off my bar stool. I walked over. I said, "Hi, my name is Shane." I said, "Yeah, I'm not trying to be rude by eavesdropping, but I have to tell you everything you said was right on." I said, "My sister took her own life a few months ago," and I said, and it was suicide. And then he asked me if I wanted to elk hunt. Right, that was it. That was his response to all that after what I just said. He didn't acted like I didn't say anything abnormal or weird, or I wasn't, like, who is this guy? Immediately friendly. So we're walking out of the bar, and the woman, I say to the woman, "Well, I guess we're leaving. It was nice meeting you, ma'am." This is all within minutes of us talking. It was so fast. And she says, "I hope you're ready." And I said, "Ready for what?" And she's like, "You'll see." I'm like, "Whoa, what is this? What, are they going to butcher me up? I'm in the middle of the mountains. What's going on here?" I didn't know. And he looks over, he says, "Dude, I don't want you to think I'm a weirdo." He's like, "But I've been waiting for you. I was told you were coming." This is how we met. It's the craziest story I've ever told, but it's the honest to God's truth. It really happened.
Or you're gonna have
You can get a row.
exactly. That's the
That's
point.
cool.
Plus, dude, he
he was playing it while we were practicing.
Dude, we
at the
practiced
hotel.
with it. It sounds tight. dude.
It, like, it sounds really, really good. I was
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah,
it
that
was
was such a good element.
Oh.
Yeah, Neon Publishing is the publishing company that Matt Casey owns. It with Keith.
Oh, that was a publishing company?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
There's at least, that's the number one hit, so they incorporate the same notes.
Well, him and Shane are gonna write a song together, they said.
Oh, we are.
Yeah, it was supposed to put out firelighters.
Fire
Because
lighters.
Justin said, you need a firelighter for your album. And Shane's like, that's it, that's the name. And
It
he's
has
like,
to
we
be
need
an A, because A is like,
Rhonda and I and Asher, when we came to town, that's my wife and son, and really just befriended us, and we knew that they had our best interests at heart, and you know, they had been in town for 5 years longer than we have, so you know, they were nice enough to kind of take us under their wings and do their things, and they're both phenomenal at it. I mean, that Squeaks, the summertime video, the hung up video, I mean, he just exceeded expectations, and yeah, they're both part of the family now.
Hey guys, welcome to Nashville. So excited you guys are finally here. So we kind of called this meeting together to discuss the name of Country Band and some other marketing things that you guys have going on. After looking at some social media stuff, getting your website set up, which is almost done, we've kind of realized your Spotify, YouTube, and Google search has been extremely hard to find because your name is so common. A lot of the bigger artists, Luke Bryan and all that stuff, they're using Country Band as a tag. So when you search it, especially in Spotify, those bigger names come up and you guys are so far down. So after a lot of kind of thought into this, I was kind of thinking maybe naming your band after your lead singer, which would be Shane Cook. And then you guys would kind of, obviously I'll be a part of the band, but it would be named Shane Cook. It's easier to find. I've already Google searched it. You guys have come up second on the thing. Your Spotify, that person only has like 130 listeners or something like that, which you guys will have a lot more than that, so it'll be much easier for you guys. And I would.
So we can Shane Cook and the Country Band?
Man, that still
I like
works.
that.
Yeah. I like that
Do you
too.
guys, do you three want to lump yourself together as the Country Band? It means that you guys, when you go out, it would be you three as the Country Band.
Yeah.
Or the whole band would just be all called Shane Cook. It would allow all of you guys to go out and play
Well, I mean,
together if
like,
needed.
how, I mean, does it really matter besides, like,
How would
Yeah.
how would us being lumped together affect us differently than
So,
being individual?
So the reason why
From a
this came
business
up,
aspect.
yeah, from a
Yeah.
business aspect, but it also is, right now you guys have the free liberty to really go out and play with whoever you want now that you're here in Nashville. You go down on Broadway and you click with someone and that person needs a fill-in guitarist or needs a fill-in drummer. You can easily go up on that stage and you can play as a single person just by yourself. No, and then obviously if Shane needs you guys to play, you go on
Meaning that I
Shane.
don't get paid off of that performance.
So,
That's
like,
you
so-
as a personal person.
Here's what she's thinking. What if 6 months from now, you decide that you miss Kat and you miss Austin, you want to go home, and you decide that you can't make it? Or Justin would say, you know what, I miss my kids, I can't go home. I'm not turning back, dude. This is my fucking life. I wrote fucking these songs. That's what I think they're saying is fucking, is it healthy for all of us to sit and put into a band that, are you guys committed to do this?
oh, well, yeah, I mean, the commitment's already there.
Yeah, I know, but,
But-
Going
but is it-
but you can walk away 6 months from now, dude. I
Well, I
am
think I
not
will.
here to walk away. I
you can.
sacrificed my entire life.
Well, I
to
could
get
always
here.
walk away regardless, even if it wasn't 6 months from now. I'm not going to is the point, though.
True,
So I
but-
don't really. So me personally speaking, I really don't care if I'm lumped in as the country band. You know what I mean? Fucking because I still have an actual name. You know what I mean?
I was cool with the country band.
I think it's long. It's hard. You're lumping it in.
Tell them your
It's
side. Tell them what you told me.
what do
She
you-
already knows, dude. That I've been about the band since the start of it, dude.
And we're not trying
At one
to.
time, I was the only
We're
member
not
in
trying
the
to say
fucking
you guys
band, and
don't
I said there
care.
was
We're
a
not
band.
trying to say we don't care about you. Like I said in that text message, we're not saying that we don't care about you guys as.
But you
as
gotta
a
make
part
sure
of it.
they understand this isn't an attack, because they feel.
Well,
No,
it's
no,
not.
I'm
It's
not
not
feeling
an attack
attacked.
by any means.
You
This
guys
is.
are phrasing it like. you
Or
guys
like
think
we're
we are,
demeaning
not.
what they're bringing to the table, dude. Is what they. I'm just being.
No,
honest
I don't.
on what
Look,
they
I
feel
don't
like.
care if I'm part of Shane Cook's band. You know what I mean?
Justin, you already know, so shut up.
Like,
you know what I mean?
I mean,
He's over there laughing.
It's like, dude, why
Personally
you get
speaking,
yourself
I mean,
into this?
I don't. I really just don't. I don't
What
care.
did I say?
You don't care?
Nothing. It's
To
unnecessary
be
for you.
completely honest, I'm pretty indifferent on the whole subject. Like it could be
I think
Shane
these
Cook
guys
or
just
Shane
want
Cook
to
and the
play
country band.
music.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right. So we'll
And live their
Shane,
dreams.
just Shane.
However, it's best marketed and everybody agrees.
Yeah, like, because seriously, if we can't market ourselves properly and reach people, then we're not going to tour in the first place. So.
Correct. So if you guys could all email me, and I can text you guys my email. If you guys all email me a bio, and we'll use the photos that Justin took today at your photo shoot as kind of individual photos, and then I think you guys took a band one too, right?
Yeah, couple of.
Okay, awesome. So we'll use those on the website.
So the band's everywhere, right?
What do you mean?
What?
Like in the pictures and all.
Oh
the
yeah,
stuff.
you guys
Yeah,
are still
that's
a
my
band. It's
dude.
still going to be, but it's just going to be called Shane Cook.
That's why I
Alright.
wanted it, dude. Oh man, it's so hard to say, dude. Country band.
Yeah.
You guys are all important.
The goal is to be able to
Alright.
type it on some letters.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
You know,
We're done.
I've been on this forever.
All
Like,
set.
the next
Loving in summertime is right where we belong. The drinks in our hands are cold, your pale skin's turned to gold. You ask me if your hair is looking nice. You don't ever have to ask me that twice. Loving in summertime, we never felt this alive.
That's the thing about a spark, and it'll find you where you are.
We're just going to be going over to Belcourt Taps. We made a quick call to, oddly enough, Matt Casey from the Hub, and he made a phone call, and on short notice he was able to make it happen.
Really, on my face, there's a wedding across my mind. Do whatever it was, whatever it is, whatever it takes. Baby, I'm in. I wanna make you smile like that.
I hurt my soul not to. You know what I mean? I feel like so empty. Anyway, thanks you guys for, sort of filling the room for us tonight, and whether that was by default or like you didn't know that was happening. You just happened to stumble in for whatever reason, or are you sticking around for the next round?
Hung Up is a song I wrote. My wife and I were having some struggles and stuff because of the music, because I kept wanting to move to Nashville, and she was like, I don't know. That's a big commitment, and it's a lot to ask of any family member. So I was just in a sad mood, and I wrote a sad song in there. That's just, there wasn't a ton of meaning behind it other than I was feeling sad because I wanted my wife to want to come to Nashville, and ultimately she did.
Ready, boss? All right, let's go. You guys ready? There we go. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
texting, you barely reply. Been restless, my anxiety's high. Been blowing up your phone. If you wanna be alone, just say goodbye. I've been searching for the answer, singing tiny dancer just because. Hoping we're together through any kind of weather, good or tough. Is that enough? If you try and understand, I wanna be your man and feel your touch. If you take me by the hand, I'll show you that we can be in love. We'll be in love. If love is your fear, then come over here and let me show you how I feel. If you try and understand, I wanna be your man and feel your touch. If you take me by the hand, I'll show you that we can be in love. We'll be in love. Thank you.